Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a most likely question for you, and this time it is reality show edition. Which of the students would be most likely to go on a reality love dating show, something similar to The Bachelor? Who would be most likely to go on a trivia reality show? Think the Jeopardy, The Jeopardy, obviously I watch it all the time. Or who would go on a competition reality show, something like Big Brother? Tell me down in the comments below. This is season 1, episode 22, starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah! Yeah! Come on, landlord, fix it! Poor choice of words. Yeah, real poor choice of words. Although I'm sure we've all been there before. I can't say anything too much because I'm not going to put it on a recording. But yeah. No, I've actually got pretty good maintenance here. Genuinely, it's pretty nice. I love that, like, you never know when the opening's gonna be, because it could be at the very, very, very start of the show, or it could be like halfway through when it's over, which has been wild. All right, I'm gonna spot one new thing. Like looking at backgrounds and stuff too now to see if I can see anything in the back. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because we're getting so close to the end. Okay, I even saw the weapon now. I don't know much about her, though. That's the first time I've seen her in the opening, like, actually clocked that was her, the girl with the braid in front. Oh. I still love knowing that that's the principal. It's the landlord, the origin of the blood obedience. Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's not the landlord. Interesting. Okay. So a delayed effect. What triggered it? Hmm. Only lead, you're here at the middle school. Ah! Oh, nice. Oh, so does that mean he's next on the hit list too? Huh? He's so popular. Hmm. Wow. Why? Yeah. Hmm. Ah! Lore? Mm-mm. Oof. Like a ghost force feeding you weird shit? Ew. That is a really crappy shoulder. So now they're like experimenting. You. Yeah. Yeet. Hmm. Scratch that they're not connected. They're actually very connected. Let's get this information out of you. Hmm. Never mind. Uh. Also, I wouldn't buy it for a second. Dun 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 dun! Hmm. Are you scared? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Go home. Sure. Right. We're just gonna make a lap around the block. We'll be right back, okay? We're not leaving you alone. Teeny little thing. But it works! Doesn't matter how small! It's one of those Pokemon! It's the what is it? It starts with the D! Oh no. Oh, this is our guy, the one that was created. Surprising lore for a setup episode. Now we know that Fushiguro actually has a sister, although his sister is bedridden. I don't think it's from this curse. None of the other victims had anything to do with being comatose at all, so like, is this her experiencing another curse or a sickness or what? We don't have any information on that yet, so I'm thinking it has to do with another curse just with how the story goes. But I'm not sure what that is yet. And we kind of just accepted it as our other characters. We're just like, oh, okay, you're trying to keep your family safe. Here we are. We understand. We're gonna help you no matter what. But I am very curious about his sister. We didn't see her at all, except for that one kind of like dreamlike picture of her where she has the curse on her forehead or whatever. But he's absolutely right. If this is something that is like a ticking time bomb that is going to affect their victims at a specific moment, you're not going to have that information if she's not able to tell you it. They're getting warning signs up until it happens for 2 weeks. I mean, if somebody is completely nonverbal, how do you get a warning for that? It just makes me think twice about all the times we had these like slumber parties or whatever with me and my friends that we like just tested the waters on some things like Bloody Mary and whatnot. Maybe we shouldn't. You never know what you're dealing with, so always be careful. Let that be a lesson from this episode. May not bite you in the butt right now, but it could potentially bite you in the butt years after you graduate. I understand going to fight the problem at its source, if that is its source, but are we 100%, like 1,000,000% certain that this is where this is coming from? I assume so, just because it is a television show where they kind of put two together really quickly, but what's to say that it's not something else? This is kind of something that has just kind of like been on their radar, and it could be a potential lead to this problem, but we're not going to even inspect the areas where this other new victim that has potentially warning signs there. We're not going to go and like prod that location at all. We're just going to go straight for the bridge. I'm just kind of questioning their motives and their tactics here. I feel at least maybe splitting up is not the right way to go, but I feel like somebody should go the other direction. What about that blonde lady? Like, have we seen her yet? Has she been in the teacher's lounge whenever we were doing our big fight thing? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we've seen her yet. Tell me in the comments below if I have. It kind of sucks knowing that you have to be the one that takes care of all of these issues now. Fushiguro has even called Ijichi for help, and he says we can't spare anybody. Like, everybody else is on bigger tasks. We have bigger fish to fry, so if it's out of your scope and out of your realm, you just gotta step back. But Fushiguro literally cannot step back. Not if he like loves his family or he cares about his sister, which it seems like he does, even though we have never heard him talk about her before. You cannot rely on anybody else. So it is something that he had to take into his own hands. So I fully understand why he did it. It just seems kind of risky that he would do it without his friends even. Trying to keep them safe, yes, I get that also. But again, you are fully aware that this is going to be so much stronger than you. Why not explain the situation to your friends and see what happens? Most of the time, I find shows get into so much more trouble when they don't open up. And I feel like that's also in real life too, when people don't like open up their feelings or their explanations and just be like, yo, look, I need help because here's the situation. A lot of people would be way willing to help out. And I think half of it's wanting to protect them and half of it's wanting to take care of it himself. I would assume so, at least. So we have our trio going underneath the bridge, jumping over the little tiny river, encountering Cursed Diglett and the other curse made by Mahito. And that one looks like it's going to be a little gnarly. I just feel like if the school has already captured these special grades, they were worth going after at some point. They are going to be something that is big and bad and scary and needs to be contained. Also, why would Mahito, like, steal something small? We know that these are special grades. These have got to be so freaking powerful. And now he has a ton of them, or at least 3 that we have seen. At least 3. When does Special Curse go Special Curse level 1, Special Curse level 2? I feel like it's gotta start going upper and upper, you know? Because we're having ones that we already had captured and contained at the school until Mahito stole them. And now that he is putting them in something else, I feel like special grade is not enough anymore. We need to have, like, extended special grades at this point. Because we're encountering a special grade, and actually we're just encountering 2 special grades, but which one's going to be stronger now? And does that mean that we can have our main character take on him by himself? Yuji take him on? Or is it going to be where it's going to have to be a tag team effort between all 3 of them over and over and over, like back and forth, just doing what they can to, like, take them all on at once? This is going to be an epic fight. I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for watching with me this time. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.